Hi and welcome back here with Adrian Brits, marketing consultant and coach. In this section we're going to learn how to apply some premium pricing tactics to your ebooks. By the end of the session you will know how to develop and price products for the high end of the market, and you'll also be able to benefit from a generally higher pricing strategy. When we target high volumes of readers, the difference between basic and premium pricing is not the difference between 99 cents and $100, but rather the difference between 99 cents and $10. Yes, you may feel that your content is worth $100, but because you have access to a much greater market online, $10 can be a good price for premium information. Of course, yes, there are some business reports that involve a great deal of research and you should be selling them for $200. However, our main problem here is that Amazon, which is our biggest channel, have an absurd rule at present. If you sell anything below $2.99 or above $9.99, they'll only pay you 35% royalty, whereas if you sell within that range, you receive a 70% royalty. So with this in mind, I suggest that you try to limit the size of your premium publications to no more than 100 pages, which will justify a price tag of $10 if it's been well researched. Okay, now a healthy publishing business will allocate at least 20% of their publications to the premium category, for which they can charge $10 per copy. And for the rest of their publications, try to charge between $2.99 and $5.99. Now, let me provide you with a few ideas for premium publications, and maybe some of these ideas have occurred to you before. The first idea: any valuable information which is time sensitive and has been released ahead of the competition. For example, if there's new legislation and you're a legal writer, providing advice on how to deal with the implementation of new laws that somebody has never faced before. Secondly, there could be reports and blueprints that rely on a wide area of research which is considered useful to businesses. Thirdly, there could be reports and blueprints that guarantees to save a business a certain amount of money. Naturally, this will justify the firm buying the report at a premium price. Of course, they'll pay $100 for a report that's going to help them save $100,000. Fourthly, if there's new research that is of value to academics who are studying for distinction, they'll go the extra mile and they'll buy your reports. Fifthly, cult or religious causes for which the public carries a bias. This is a very big market actually. And sixthly, personal development content that can increase an individual's ability to earn money. But there are some more ideas. Let me share them with you. Information that feeds people's fear, for example, things like end-time prophecies and literature on the potential for nuclear war. I've seen people buying thousands, literally thousands of copies because they are fearful of what's about to happen in their world. And then professional opinions in niche areas. And then finally, unauthorized biographies of super wealthy or influential people sell just as well. There's a guy called Webster Tarpley in the US. And all he does is feeding on people's fear, and then he sells unauthorized biographies of politicians, of George Bush and people like that, whom he doesn't like a lot. And he seems to be gathering quite a lot of support, and he seems to be doing quite well. So these ideas, guys, you can elaborate on them. Some of them could work really well for you. Now, if you're worried about charging as much as $10 for a report, please take a look at a website called econsultancy.com. This company charges between $600 and $1,500 for their technology reports, which are often based on their own research and derived through customer questionnaires. So finally, I'd like to conclude with a very sensitive topic, which is reader-based responsive pricing. One of the big travel companies came under scrutiny because they charged users with Apple browsers more for flights than users with Android devices. Well, as a data savvy marketer, you should know that some devices are used by the poor, some are used by the rich, and you can segment your market. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from producing an iTunes edition with slightly more value than the Kindle or the Google Play edition and charging a premium for it. As societies and marketers become more liberal, user-based pricing based on what the user can afford is becoming more acceptable. So in the meantime, of course, it's up to you, the marketer, to package it smartly.